Nice hit right there. Line drive shot
line
up
drives
to
back up to the middle.
Jake holds up at second. Throws into the cut man. Nice hit by Kane there.
Kane loads up. He does. He gets that ball back up the middle.
He will
the ball's
get
through. That's a good job, Kane. Kane hits that ball
right in the hole.
In the 5-6 hole through there to get Weston moved on up. Weston slides in.
Year and 6 of my senior year.
Kane Konig has
That's a good hit.
He's ripped that ball to right field. Good line drive rip right there.
2-2. Yep, he's working the count here.
Ball's hit right back off the pitcher's glove. Nobody's going to get nothing. He is safe at first. Got an error. We will score 2 right there.
5 runs here in the 6th inning.
Kane rips that ball right straight at us.
It's off the wall.
It's over Kamari's head. Kane Konig's going to hit a double right here.
He
hits that ball off the right to the right field fence here.
For another run to score.
Nobody. Zach is moving on that ball. That ball is hit in the 5-6 hole. Kane comes up with a RBI base hit right here. Slides into third. Weston Pigg slides into third base.
You got to swing.
Loaded. Kane Konig steps in. He's going to hit he rips one this direction. Going to drive in 2. Kane hits a line drive. He hits a bullet in the left field. The first base hit of the game.
That should be a courtesy runner.
Kane drives that ball. That's going to be a base hit. That is going to score 2 and tie the ball game. Get in there, Caden. Yes, sir. Kane Konig comes up with a big hit to tie the ball game with 2 RBIs with a line drive in the left field. Makes the ball game 3-3.
Going as Konig will step in for the first pitch here from Bentley. This one is lined in the left field. First pitch and a single for Konig, and 1 on, no outs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning as the Eagles try to get things going here against the.
Kane's going to drive that ball in the right field.
Opposite field.
Be a base hit. Kane hit that ball in the 5-6 hole. Shortstop.
It's going to be a hit.
Yeah, that ball's going to be a hit.
Second base.
Kane squares the bunt. Does get the bunt down.
There's nobody coming.
Nobody here. Nobody here.
Great.
Yeah, great job right there. Kane's going to hit a ground ball into the 5-6 hole. Shortstop makes a great play.
He will,
but it's not going to throw him out.
Yeah, get on any way you can. There's a hard hit ball down third base line.
That ought to be a double.
He's coming up. Nope, he's going to put the brakes on.
Pitch is going to be drove in the right center field for a base hit. Ball's drove in the right center field. He's going to drive that ball in the right field.
That's a nice hit right there.
Nice piece of hitting. He's going too. He's going to have to hustle.
Oh.
He's in there.
He's in there. Oh, he caught him out.
This one's 1 for 4. Kane's going to hit this ball back up the middle.
Should be a single. Yep. Single to center field.
He just kind of rode his hands over on that one too, though. Ball's drove in the right center field. Gets over his head. He's going to get a double out of it. He loads up, going to hit it through the 5-6 hole.
There, Timmy.
Another base hit. Zach's going to try to score. He's coming. They are throwing at him.
Oh.
There, Kane does move up to second on the throw.
If you remember, Ezel made that play last year in the 8th inning. Remember that? Where he dove.
Ball's drove in the right field. Good base hit by Kane. Ball's going to be grounded down the third off Duke.
That will be an error. He will reach.
Comes the 0-2. This one's hit high in the air. Falling down, and that might will fall in for a base hit. Hitting that black hole in between left, center, and short.
Kane's going to hit that ball hard into the 5-6 hole for a base hit. Going to move Grayson over to second. Moves everybody up. He drives that ball into the gap. That's going to be at least a single, if not a double. Kane should be getting 2 out of that.
Center fielder done a good job to cut that ball off.
He's coming into second base. Center fielder done a great job to cut that ball off. Kane drives in a run with a double. Yes. Kane's going to hit a laser back up the middle for a base hit.
There goes the no-hitter.
Pitch is drove through the 5-6 hole line drive. Comes off. That ball was hit. That was a rocket. drives in 2 runs right there. Good piece of hitting right there by Kane. Ball 1.
Here's a 2-1. This one is ripped in the left field. That's going to be a base hit. Burleson's rounding third. He will score. Bennett on his way to third. Got Konig on his way to second, and he is safe. So an RBI double by Kane Konig makes it. And the 2-0. Hit high in the air to deep left field. This one's got a chance, and this one is gone. Kane Konig with a 3-run homer, and the Eagles now lead it 16-11. Put a charge into that one. Second home run by the Eagles in the game, and 6 combined from both teams.
Pitch delivered. Kane's going to hit that ball line drive into left field.
Good piece of hitting right there. First pitch swinging, I like it.
Delivers. Kane's going to hit that ball through the 5-6 hole for a base hit.
We'll score 2. Nope,
Gonna
they're going to hold
up.
Grayson.
Does pick up an RBI there.
Timmy's porch. Here's a 2-1. Sent up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. So Kane Konig with an RBI single scores Grayson Burleson, and we are tied up at 1 here in the first inning.
Delivers. Kane's going to hit a bullet through the
It will get through
5-6
the
hole.
5-6 hole.
Base hit. Going to move Jackson Bennett up to third.
Yeah.
He's going to hit that ball back up the middle. It's going to
Right
get
up
through
the
for
middle.
second base hit. Konig. Ball is drove into.
We'll get over the left
yeah.
fielder's head.
He's burnt the left fielder with that one. He's going to have a double. Stands up on 2. And he's going to drive that ball through the 5-6 hole. Going to get him another RBI as Grayson Burleson's going to round third going home.
Boy, Kane playing those games.
Ball's going to be ripped through the 5-6 hole for a base hit, I would guess.
Pitch will be hit in the center. It will fall for a base hit. We'll have runners first and third, 1 out.
No, Ryder Blackwood's at first base. Kane's going to drive that and into center field. Hit well
Nice
off the
piece of
wall.
hitting.
Kane's going to have a double. Ryder should score from there. Kane should have a stand-up double. Ryder's coming. He's got it easy. RBI double right there by Kane Konig. Kane's third attempt at Daniels. Ball's going to be hit fair down the third
We'll
baseline.
get off the third base bag.
Kane's going. Thought he was going to. He holds up.
Oh, if it
Ball's going to be drove into the left field for a base hit.
Good piece of hitting right there.
It will come set here. Kane's going to hit that ball into center field. Should be deep enough to get Grayson in. Grayson's gone. He is coming. Going to be a sac fly by Kane. Which is going to be hammered into the 5-6 hole for a base hit. Grayson Burleson's going to score from second. Kane Konig has come up with 2 more RBIs here in this game to make the score 5-7. Kane hits a bullet back up the middle for a base hit. Try to drive the ball that direction. Pitch is delivered. Kane's going to drive that one out in the left field. I think it may have a chance.
It could.
It does. He does get him one here. Good at bat right there by Kane.
2 hits. 2
Plate
runs.
appearance here. Ball's going to be hammered. I believe he got another one.
That is
If it
number
stays
2.
fair, that ball is fair. That will be number 2 for Kane Konig
For
today.
today.
So he is 2 for 2 with home runs here today. He's swinging it well, guys. Glad to see him start swinging the bat.
Man, it was loud off the bat, too. Well, the bright spots of the day. Kane's 2 homers.
Ball's hammered out into center field.
Could it be 3?
Could it be? Could it be? He does. He gets another one. Kane Konig is 3 for 3 today with 3 bombs, guys. He is having a day for sure.
Wow. That means there will be a
No
7.
strikes. Nobody out. 2 on. Kane's going to drive that ball into the gap onto the right side for a base hit and RBI here. Good adjustment right there. We've seen, you see the umpires calling them strikes out there. You've got to start hitting that ball that way. Entry comes set here. Delivers all-speed pitch. Kane's going to hammer that one down the left field line. If it stays fair, it is. Fair ball. Kane is going to hit a double. He knows why.
Did you pick that song out for him, too?
I did not. He drives that ball out in the right center field.
It's going to get
It's
down.
going to get down right against the bottom of the wall. He's going to hit a double. Ball's going to be hit back up the middle for a base hit. That's what you have to do, guys. I like the swing. Coach Blackwood looked down there and said, keep your eyes on it. And you still got to keep your eyes on it. But listen, 3-1, guys.
Yeah.
You come out of your shoes. That's what Kane Konig's coming up, hitting in a 3-hole. Pitch comes set here and delivers. Kane's going to drive that ball. That ball is roped in the right center field. Kane should have a double on that. Stand up in the second base here. He does. Floats in out there. That ball was hit well. Matthews comes set here. The ball is hammered out into the gap.
That ball is
Gone.
here.
Be a solo home run. First pitch Kane Konig sees.
It sounded really good off the bat.
It did. It left the bat well. Hey, attaboy, Case. Attaboy. Here. Ball's going to be hit to second base. He's going to get off his glove. They was all in. Kane is going to be safe at first. Come set. Kane's going to drive that ball into right field. Right fielder goes back, going to make the play on it.
I'll get the run in.
But it does get us an RBI, and it moves both runners up. I mean, that's delivered. Kane's going to hit a line drive into left field. Should score Q.
He's going to score
They're
Q.
throwing at him. Kane's trying to get to second. He's going to be out.
He was under that tag, it looked like.
Kenny's going to step in, hit a line drive back up the middle. First pitch swinging, guys. Well, we discussed that the other day. I told him, I said, listen, you just going to have to start hitting. When they throw it, hit it. He said, okay, I'm swinging at every first pitch they throw. And I said,
pitch coming. Konig hits one off his hands out into the left field. I think that was even off the grip is what it sounded.
I think it was low. That ball was inside, but, I mean, hey, that's Bartison comes set here and delivers. It'll be a fastball. That ball's going to be roped in the right
down,
field.
it's extra bases.
It is fair. It is fair.
Konig's making his way to second. He's going to hold up there.
It's a stand-up double here.
2-out double. Keep things going. That'll bring up Jake Pettis. I think he had takes
3-1.
Going to rip that one, though.
Same pitch almost.
That's the exact same pitch. He's going to rip it into left field. Ball's hammered towards the shortstop.
Can't handle it.
He
Right
can't.
between his legs.
That ball was hit hard.
I don't know if Ryder might have had a little something to do with that, too. He was right there. I don't know what
we should have heard something. Ball's going to be hammered into right field.
Brent said, now you run.
Yeah, now you run. Brent hollered and said, now you run.
There's 2 outs. Now you can run.
Attaboy, Brent.
Back in the 8-year-old days.
Okay, he's going to drive that ball in the gap out there. Here's going to get over and cut that one off, but Q's going to get to third. Kane's going to get to second. Ball's going to be drove into the gap. That should be a double.
Double for Kane.
Should score Q. Q's rolling right here. Kane's going to hit a double and get an RBI.
You're up, Q. You're up.
Slide.
All right.
Kane just finally goes up and gets one, hits it back up the middle. That ball was in his eyes.
Made that pitcher do a little dance.
Yeah, he did.
There.
He just hit it. He just hit it back where it come from. Ball's hammered out in the left field. He may have just got another one. He does.
Did.
Lead off home run here in the second inning here at Lawrence County. I think, boys, he likes this park. And the wind's blowing dead across, so I don't know if it give it a lot of help.
Well, it didn't give it a whole lot of help.
No, that ball was hit hard when it left the bat. So Kane Konig's going to get us on the board with a lead-off home run here. Top. Ball's going to be grounded right back up the middle. It's going to get through for a hit. Going to score. Whoop.
Nope.
Well, I thought it would. Pitcher comes set here, delivers. Kane's going to hammer that ball fair down the third baseline. That's going to get a run in. Kane should float into second on a stand-up double. He does. Picks up an RBI right there. Pitcher delivers. Kane hammers that one. He may have got it.
He thinks he did with that bat.
He does. Did he bat that ball has bounced up on the school steps over there, guys. That ball it got out of here in a hurry. It's going to be a 3-run bomb for Kane Konig. Make the score 9-0. That ball was hitting right center field in the deepest part of the field here at Summertown. And when it bounced, I seen it bounce up on the school steps over there. So he hit that ball very well.
Here comes the 2-up. Off the end of the bat, but that could be trouble. Moore coming in on it. Konig on his way to first, and he'll get an infield single.
The ugliest hit I've seen him have all year.
Brings up Konig, 1 for 2 in the game. Lined up the middle and down for a base hit. 1 run is in. Bedford's throw is offline and a great.
Ball's grounded over third base.
He didn't want any of that.
No, that ball was hit hard at him. Ball's going to be hammered out into left center field.
Be extra bases for Kane.
It bounces out. It's going to be a double. Hot shot hit at the third baseman's going to be off of him. Does get to run in. Third baseman couldn't do nothing with that one. Nobody can hit it. So that one should have been mashed, but it's missed and popped up out in the center field.
Could be trouble.
It's down. Well, I say missed. It's just hitting no man's land out there. Couldn't nobody get nowhere close to it. Mosley comes set here, delivers. Going to be a ground ball hit over towards the shortstop. Shortstop's in the 5-6 hole.
Ain't going to have a play.
No, ain't going to have a play on it. Be a fastball. That ball's going to be hit out into right field. That should score Ryder. Should be a sac fly. They're not throwing him out. That gets us a leading sac fly out to right field there. You got to hit it. That's a good piece of hitting, guys. Just think about hitting it that direction and drive something in the right field. We take the lead there. Ball's going to be drove into right field. That's going to get down. Should be a double.
Hey, good job there by Kane taking that outside
that pitch was 8 inches outside. Second base pitcher delivers. Kane drives that ball hard into center field. He's burning.
Yeah.
That ball's going to one-hop the wall out there. Kane's hit a double. Going to drive in Q. He had the green light and misses it, and he knows it. He's popped that thing up. Center fielder's going. Ain't nobody getting nowhere close to it.
Yeah, Kane.
Nobody's at second. He's going to glide into second base. Nobody's there. Fastball. He hammers it by the third baseman over there. May have hurt.
He got part of him.
I think it did.
That one definitely had the right spin on it there.
Yeah,
he's ailing. I don't know what.
Yeah, he's got something on here. Whack comes set. Delivers. Kane's going to hammer that ball out into the gap. That ball's going to get down.
And Q had a head start.
Q's got a head start. He's going to go to second. Kane's going to get him a double out of it.
That kid cut that ball off. That was a nice hop right into his.
Yeah. Did you get him? Boyle finally got him doing the dance. Back out there again. It's going to be softly tapped towards the third baseman. He's going to have to hurry. Kane's there. Going to strike here. Yes, he comes set, delivers. Be a fastball hit right back up the middle. Pitcher slows it down. Kane.
Another
infield hit. They never called it, but ball's going to be lined in the left field. Going to get us a. Go, Q. Everybody's going to move up. Q, you got the hustle right here, baby. Q's going to slide in. Left fielder bobbles it out there. Pitcher comes set here, delivers, pitches up. Kane hits that ball out towards center field. Hits it well, going back. He gets it. 3-run home run bomb to the deepest part of the field here, guys. He left him up there in that spot, and Kane hammers it and hits a 3-run homer here. Make the score 6-1. So, I don't know how he got there, Adam. How did he get up there? How did he get his hands on top of it?
I don't know. It's just, short's to it. He's always short to it, but.
He's going to tap that one short. He's going to have to come get it, make a play over it first.
Whitlow comes set here, delivers to Kane Konig. He hits a bullet down the third baseline. That's going to be a double. If he's running, he should get a double out. Nope. He holds up.
I don't know.
Here comes set here, delivers. Pitch is up. That ball's hammered out into right field. It's going to get by him. That's going to turn into a double. It'll be a stand-up double right there for Kane Konig to lead this inning off. Pitch is going to be hit through the 5-6 hole for a base hit.